Welcome! How are you? I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. I know I am. I am your Saturday night, but welcome to some Sunday night fun. Adventure calls, and we will answer the call. We have Silver Fox in the chat. How are you doing, Silver Fox? Let me start off. I am your Saturday night. I'm here in this wonderful animated tavern. Tonight I am wearing a full chest plate, shoulder armor, known as uh, pauldron, and a gorget, a black hood, and I have dark brown hair that's falling down. I wear glasses. Um, the tavern is lit by firelight, and it's all a bit dark still. For those of you who are listening, I'd like to make sure that you at least know where we are and who I am. We're in Mackenzie's Tavern. We're going to have a great time. Hopefully, we're going to have an awesome time. And let me go ahead. I'm going to get us into Valheim. And you just stay with me for a moment as we go ahead. And we're going to leave the tavern. And you're going to see really quick that we're jumping into Valheim. It's loading up. Now I got this nice black screen behind me as Valheim, our Viking world of wonder, starts to load up. We have 6 in the house. How are you doing? It's great to see you. So we have 6. We have Silver Fox. Oh, here's the Valheim loading screen. Looking great. Looking awesome. And here we are. We're waking up now. And hold on. Let me just make one small adjustment here. I just want to adjust one thing because I don't want to be in the way of the game action. So let me make myself a little bit smaller here in the corner. All right. Oh. Now, if you've been keeping up with this silly adventure, you know that we've had more than a few rough spots. Oh, and have we had some rough spots. But we're back. We have our hammer. We have our axe. We have a torch if we need one. We're going to have to do a bit of adventuring tonight. And that adventuring is potentially going to be hazardous to our health. Now, let me go ahead. I'm going to have to switch to a weapon here. Now the adventure as it sits is pretty simple. What we've unfortunately done is left ourselves in a position. Whoop! And we have this Greyling just ran up to get us, and what do? Bam! There we go. Take care of that. Oh, 6 can't get it to play. Hopefully you can get it to work, and you can join us for the fun. We're going to actually do a little bit of clearing. Now, before I even consider going to retrieve my lost gear, I'm going to go ahead and get some work done building our fort out more tonight. And that's just something we're going to need to do. So happy for everyone who's joining me. No matter when you get here, no matter... Oh, and... Whoa! Oh, look at that. That monster killed me immediately. I have been undone. So we're going to have to run back down, get our gear once more, and try this again. That's the problem when you lose your gear, as it can be very easy for you to also meet your end. Now we're actually going to need things like leather scraps and whatnot. So in order for us to go ahead and build some basic clothes and things, and we are going to try to get those as we go along. But the big thing for us this wonderful day is to get flint, to get supplies, wood, and everything, because we are going to have to fortify our way as we make our way to retrieving our remains. Oh, we might be in for it right now. Oh, all right, good, good, good. Okay, block. We got to remember to block. All right. Oh, and we survived. Hooray. Thank you for the emote, Silver Fox. What we're trying to do here is we really need to clear this space. We are going to end up building a port out here, so we need all of this space cleared. Oh, and you can see how quick that monster just took us out. Don't worry, we're going to go back down. We're going to get our remains here. We still have so much to do in order to get up so that we can actually reclaim all of our good equipment. We need our armor back. We need our good weapons back. There's just so much that we need. So we're going to go reclaim our body again. We're just going to keep trying, right? We're going to keep trying. Now what we're actually going to go ahead and do is we're going to recover all of our stuff really quick. We're going to get this stone. We're going to get out our axe. Oh, we can't cut down that tree. We need our other axe to do it. And our other axe is currently in need of repair. So that's why we need to build our forge, which is also going to require that we get back all of our other items. But as we get up all this wood and all these supplies, we're really just making it better for ourselves. I thought I heard a monster, maybe I didn't. Alright, so now we're actually going to go ahead, we're going to get out this. And we're going to go ahead and make ourselves a path that we're going to use to follow. Oh, and then we're going to run. We do not want to fight monsters unless we absolutely have to. Uh-oh. Alright. Down in there. Good. Alright, now that we have all this stuff, we're going to go ahead, we're going to get back into our fort. We're going to go up to our crafting table. We need to go ahead and repair our stuff. Alright. Now, if we can get more flint, we can build ourselves a flint axe. And actually, that's one of our goals. A flint axe is really going to change what we can do out here. What we're also going to end up doing is we're going to end up building another workbench. Now we have some stone walls out here, but not a lot. So let's go ahead. What we're actually going to do, we're going to hit that. And then I'm actually going to get this crafting. We're going to need this workbench out here. This workbench is actually going to allow us to build outward pretty well. Put it there. Alright. And then now that we have that, we're going to get this building, and we're actually going to go ahead. Now this is just an addition to help us continue adventuring outward with a little bit of safety, you know? Oops. Oh, that's okay. The double wall there will be fine. And one of the things I'm actually going to be doing here is trying to keep that area clear. Okay. And actually I can see I've just done something whoopsie there. So we're going to get that wood back. Now we're going to go ahead and get this. There. Now we have a safe area. And I'm actually going to go ahead and take this opportunity to gather this wood up again. Get to crafting. We're going to make a new bench and we're going to put it as far out as we can right there to increase how far we can go. Alright. And with each one of these little sections as we build out, what we're actually going to be doing is making it easier for ourselves to continue venturing out in safety. And I am actually going to go ahead and I'm going to fortify most of the space between us and our remains. I know it's a really far way to go. Actually, I'll show you on the map. So I'm up there. That's where I have to go. And we're currently here. So we are actually going to spend some time building a fortification up here on the map. If you can see that, we're directing up here. So that we can get way up there. Because we have to get here. And we have to get all that. We also have to get that. And there's just lots of space we have to go. We also have some remains over there that we need to get. So there's a lot of stuff here to do. But we are going to go ahead and fortify all the way down to the water eventually, so we can build a port. But we're also going to be doing something where we end up fortifying several different places along the way, so we can build a house and then respawn there if something happens. It's going to be a shorter trip for us to get back to anything good that we had, so we can attempt once more to reclaim our good gear. And I'd like to say thank you to everyone who's here, whether you're watching now or you're watching on the replay. And if you would like to go ahead and actually support your Saturday night and all the fun we have, you can pick up mugs and t-shirts and other merch at the link that I've just dropped in the chat. And when you pick up those t-shirts, mugs, that merch, you're directly supporting the ability for me to continue having all sorts of fun with you. New emotes? Oh, is that... Oh, Dark Knight. I like that. Alright. Yeah, look at that. We got... Oh, there's all sorts of fun stuff on here. I like all of those. Thank you, Silver Fox. Alright. So, the sun is going down, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to make things better for ourselves. We now have an additional wall to go through here. We'll actually build a hut up front when we can. Just somewhere to sleep. But as we do this, we're making our inner sanctum area safer and safer, which is really what we need to do. Alright, and now I'm going to have to go ahead and see if I can get this fire going. I wonder if it got wet. Oh, I'm out of wood and that won't burn right now. Oh no. Uh-oh. Well, I don't want to ruin that stuff because I spent some time building it. Oh, my fire's too wet to burn and I don't have enough resources to build a new pit. Alright. Alright. So, we're actually going to have to do a quick construction change here because my fire pit is getting wet. So let's grab this, and grab that, building, and what we're actually going to do here is I just need to try to keep that more... There we go, that's all it took. Okay. Now, I'm going to have to stand by the fire and get dry really quick. It won't let me sleep, because you can't sleep when you're wet. It's in the rules. The rules of the game. They won't let you sleep when you're wet. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, and I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. And thank you for having fun with me today. Repair our hammer really quick. Alright. Now, we do have a lot of wood. We have flint, we have stone. There's a lot that we can build, but we're going to focus on a few key things right now. And we're also going to make sure we close these doors every time we walk through them. Okay. And then we go ahead and get that. And then we're going to get this, and then we're going to get that. Now, as you can see, I'm actually going ahead and I'm just continuing to build out this defended area so that it's not easy for anything that might want to chase us to actually catch us. All right. We also want to leave enough space to properly build in here. Alright, so now we need more wood. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get some more wood. We're going to leave enough space out here to build because we don't just want fortifications, we want the ability to continue building our actual settlement, you know? We need room for everything. But one of the things I'm doing, if you can notice, is I'm actually going ahead and making this area more defensible. Because there's now these ridges on the side. Once we have a pickaxe again, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make sure to build trenches on either side and then walls going down, which will make it harder for any sort of monsters, animals, whatever, to get up to us. Got this nice downward path here, and you can see over there that. Now I'm actually going to be going backward, and you can see how quickly I can actually go ahead and change my landscape the way I want it to be. Alright. Get this really quick. We're going to go ahead and get these stones. We're going to need them. They are important construction materials. Let's get rid of these trees. Thank you for all the great emotes. Some trees are harder to cut down than others. Alright, I'm just going to put that out there. Now, one thing we're not getting a lot of right now is core wood, and we really need that for certain construction. Maybe we'll get access to it soon, but maybe this is just a change that's come with the updates to the game. Alright, that's fine. We don't have to worry about those. No! No, no. We're going to avoid those monsters for now. Alright. Whoa! Wow, they hit hard. Oh, look how hard they hit. These have to be game updates, because I do not remember Grey Dwarves being nearly that strong. So that's entirely possible that they're just updates to the game that we have to get used to. But you can see why it's so important for me to go ahead and build outward. The monsters are actually getting really tough in this game already, and we haven't even gotten that far into it. There we go. Now what we need is we need to go ahead, get that really quick. We're not going to spend a lot of time over here. We're actually going to go right ahead, get this out, actually get this out. And we need to continue building outward because these fortifications are going to really be direly necessary as we go along. Now that's going to just annoy me, but we're going to work around it. Oh, I'm already out of wood. That's okay. But look at that. We're already making a defensive wall over there, so we don't have to worry so much about those monsters, at least from that side. We are going to put gates in this because we want to be able to go wherever we want. But, you know, that's just not what's going to happen right now. No, that is not what we wanted. But it happened. It's done. We're going to have to deal with it. Alright. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get that out. Right here, we're going to go ahead and continue building outward. Of course they are. We have to wait till the monsters get bored. Because we just don't have the supplies to deal with them over here. But, here's the good thing. We can actually go up this way. Because we have a lot of fort to build out. We have a lot of things to do. And we have other areas where we can harvest resources. Now I can already hear monsters up here. But I have a workbench right there. Let's see, what do we have? We only have 8 wood, so we can't build a lot of wall until we actually go ahead and get more wood. But I have logs over here. There's stumps. Good, there's some wood. I have a lot of felled trees everywhere, and these trees are just going to continue to give us resources, but we really need to clear out as much of the woods around our base as possible. Greylings, easy. Grey Dwarves, not so easy. Let's keep that in mind. That is not how I expected you to fall. Sorry to yell in your ears like that. That was just not how that should have fallen. Gravity does not always work right in this game. And we just have to deal with it. If I act fast, I think I might be able... Now, I can't necessarily take those deer right now just as I am, but what I can do... Aha! Now that's how you hunt. Aha! We got deer hide. Yeah, we got resources out of that. Great. Alright. We don't actually need all this wall we just built, so we're going to take some of it down. But I am going to end up using this area anyway, so let's go ahead. What we're going to do is we're going to create another fortified area with which we can venture out and keep ourselves safe. And that'll have to do for now. This is really, like, better than we could have hoped for. It was accidental, but it's great. Because we need all the fortified area we can get. Hey, look, there's a tree up there that we can cut down. If we can get to it. Nope, we can't. We can't even get to it properly to cut it down. Alright, that's fine. We have to repair our axe anyway, so let's go ahead, get in here, make sure to close the door behind us. I hope you're getting an idea kind of how this game works, and let's go ahead and see. Alright, so even to make basic armor, we need a lot of leather or a lot of deer hide or a lot of troll hide. We're not getting troll hide anytime soon. But we got a nice little spot here, don't we? Now we have tons of wood, so let's go back down to continue building our fortifications outward. Alright, and what we're actually going to do is we're going to stick another table right here. That'll be good. We're just going to keep working our way down. I mean, let's be fair. We're now pretty safe going down this way. Now we're out of wood, but look at this. Look at that's nice and safe for us to run up inside. Now we just need more wood. And we're getting lots of wood here today. How did you guys survive the tree falling? Oh, I didn't. Trees can fall and they can take you out of the game pretty quick. Cheers to that. Little whoops. Alright. Oh, I hope you're having as much fun as I am. I'm actually having a lot of fun right now. We're going to go ahead, and what we're actually going to do is we're going to take a second in the game, because I think it's late enough that it'll let us. And we're going to rest, go get our body, and continue on with this fun journey. Now, one of the things that we need to be careful about is when light is low. In darkness, more monsters come than in the day. But I think if we're careful, we can just keep our eyes out. This should get us all of our stuff. Okay. We really need to clear more trees out down here. And we have to be careful. Alright, so for some reason, the monsters are not getting injured by trees, but we are. So let's run back up in here. Is it a long run? Sure. Is it the best we got? Yep. So the Grey Dwarf is way out there, and it actually looks like it's trying to do damage to my structures. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're actually going ahead and just breaking down my stuff. But they lost interest. Good. That's what we want. We want them to lose interest. So we're going to end up having to go over there and do some repairs really quick. And then keep building outward. But we should have enough wood. Oop, wrong one. Yeah, you can see where they actually have gone ahead and taken down one of my walls. But we're going to go ahead. I'm going to get a building right here. Oh, dang it! Not what we meant to do. But hey, we kept ourselves alright, right? Oh, we're too far away from a workbench. There we go. Now, let's take a look. We have enough wood that we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to make a workbench out here. Because that's something we need to continue building downward. And then, get right here. Alright, and we are now out of wood. What I plan on doing down here is building outward. We're actually going to go ahead and we're going to end up building a second house down here. And our port. Thank you for the emotes. You're the best. Let's save. Now, we know there's tons of monsters over there, look. And they keep running this way, so we're actually going to go this way. Because we still have trees to clear over here anyway. And this is going to give us a view of any monsters that come around that wall. See? Now we can see them. Look at that. So we actually have some time before they get here. So we can go ahead and cut down this tree. We want to have as many good views as possible, and we don't want to do that, ever. They're going to stay down there for the time being, and that's okay. We'll just remember they're there. They are making their way up to me, so we are going to now try to get out of here. If we perish, and it's just how it goes. But if we get them into a smaller space like this, we might be safer. Because they won't be able to swarm me like they did before. They're not following me that I can see. Good. We can come out of that side of the trench. That gives us an opportunity to do some harvesting over here. Oh, there's so much harvesting and work involved in this game. There really is. I'm gonna have to go ahead and get some game animals soon. Just so that I can go ahead and have a chance to survive the run with full energy. Let's see, I do have some meat on me, which I should cook. Let's actually see if we can get anything. There's a boar there. Let's get it. If you can sneak up on most animals, you can go ahead and take them down pretty easy. I know that was hardly sneaking, was it? But that's sneaking enough for Valheim. Alright, and into the main fort we are again. Let's run over to our house area. And we got these nice stone stairs over here too. Aren't those nice? So let's go ahead. We're going to add some wood to that. There we go. Alright. This is going to get us 3 things cooked up and ready to take on our adventures. It's pretty fun, isn't it? I think so, at least. I'm having fun. Sometimes you hit the wrong button. Alright, and while we're here, let's repair our stuff. We still don't have enough leather or deer hide to actually build anything. We can make flint arrowheads, but we do not currently have our bow. Our bow is with our body on the mountain. We still need more flint, but we can make a flint axe after we get some more flint. What was that sound? Did you hear that? That was pretty loud. That was something big. Fear rallies the creatures of the forest. Okay, so that's one of the first bosses we have to fight, and we are not ready for that boss. Not in our current state. Honestly, I would like to build a forge before we fight that boss. And be able to go in with all of our upper level gear, you know? Alright, so we're going to get this out. I'm too far away from the workbench, that's okay. We'll just have to build a workbench down here, but first let's get this one. We're going to get this workbench first. And once we get the wood from that workbench, we're going to take that down here. And then we're going to build a workbench down here. And once we have this workbench right there, alright, now we can go ahead. And we're going to build the outer wall areas first and foremost. I know I'm just building right through a fallen tree, and I don't mind a bit. Yes, the monsters can swim, but I'm not concerned with that at the moment. I thought I heard a monster, but I don't remember. See, yeah, the monsters can swim, and we don't care about that. What we care about is staying alive. I am going to fort that off a little better in the future. The monsters are going to destroy my workbench first, as you can see over there. But it's easier to let them destroy that and then run along than try to fight them, because they will just annihilate me. See, they destroyed it and they're off running. They no longer care. They're just proud of themselves out there like, oh, we destroyed the workbench. Let them be proud of themselves, right? Alright. Now, I'm actually going to go ahead and get back over here. We're going to claim the wood from that. They're way over there right now, so what we're actually going to do is we're going to rebuild that workbench right there. Or anywhere, really. Anywhere. There we go. Now, building. I don't know how much wood we have on hand, but I just need to go ahead and close off this edge. This is not a permanent thing. This is just me being defensive. Alright, now let's grab this. We just need some wood, so let's get it from our downed trees. There's a log. Gonna get another log. This is not necessarily the easiest game to get through, but every step that we're taking right now is going to make it easier for us to go ahead and retrieve all of our good gear. And I fully plan on actually making the safest route possible, building up as far as I possibly can, to actually just have a really, really secure, let's run for our lives, the monsters are coming. See, every time they see what I'm doing, they come for me, but I can't just get them one-on-one. Are they coming in, or are they lost interest because I'm not down there anymore? They have lost interest. Excellent. No! Get out of the way! Oh! Well, they're going to destroy my workbench again, but we know we can run right down there, put up a gate down there, thus keeping the monsters from getting in again. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that, and rebuild, and it's going to be great. The monsters don't go ahead and destroy anything unless it poses some danger to them. And workbenches, for some reason, they recognize as being a danger to them. And for some reason, they just ended me and they didn't destroy my workbench. Which we can actually be really happy about that in the end. Now, I do have a little bit of wood. So what we're actually going to do here, really quick, if it works, that is too exposed. Okay, we need a little bit more roof over that. Or just a little bit more wall. How much wood do we have left? 6? Not enough. But oh, this is already good. This is already very good. Alright, so I'm actually going to go ahead. I'm going to get this. I'm going to break down these sections because we no longer need them. I'm going to break down that workbench. That's fine. That's a lot of wood. I have 28 wood. With that, we should be able to come down here and actually go ahead and build the rest of a home. Or at least a temporary one. And that is really all we need is a temporary home. We don't need anything long term. We just need enough in here so that I can go ahead and actually just be safe. That's all we need. We need enough so that the game says, okay. Alright, so let's stand next to our fire, get dry, and yeah, 1 hour goes super quick. What we're actually going to do is we're going to make sure that we clean this bed. We're going to rest really quick. So we now have a second campsite down by the water where that gate is. 1 hour goes so quick. It is a nice game. We do have to do something about this fallen tree, but for the time being, I'm not going to worry about it. Until the next time, though, as you can see, we don't have to worry about monsters coming up from here. We do have this temporary little home. I'm going to build another one over here, and then we actually need to go ahead and build a roof over that. And before I leave you today, I am just going to go ahead and I'm going to get a wall behind this. Because we actually need a wall of some sort and a roof, because the game will not let you use a crafting station to repair anything if it is exposed. Now we've just run out of supplies. That's perfectly fine. Yeah. And unfortunately, I don't have anything strong enough to cut that tree there. But look at this. We now have a camp coming into progress down here. Mackenzie still does not have her gear back. I don't have my gear back, okay? Look at this. Isn't that cool? This is going to be a nice place to wake up in the morning. Look at that. It's pretty awesome. Alright. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to say thank you so much for being here. I hope you've had a great time. Be excellent, my friends. I can't believe how quickly that came and went. Let's go ahead. We're actually going to just hop back into the tavern for a second. Hey, you have yourself a wonderful rest of your day, night, whatever time it is. Have a marvelous week. Thank you for being here. I'll see you all again real soon. Bye, friends.